Γεια σας, καλημέρα. Με λένε Στάλο. Today we are going to talk about the alpha privative, and I'm also going to give you a Greek word that has a very fascinating meaning. I think you will be amazed. In Greek we call the alpha privative alpha στερητικό. Alpha στερητικό. It's from the verb stero, which means to deprive. The English term privative is from the Latin verb privo, which has the same meaning as stero, to deprive. The alpha privative is a prefix that expresses negation or absence. It can be a or an. Words that begin with a vowel usually have an. But that's not always the case. Some words that begin with a vowel take a instead of an, and this is because an is not euphonic. In other words, it's not there to help with pronunciation, as is usually believed. It's just that in ancient Greek, there were two distinct forms of the Indo-European particle from which the alpha privative came to be. So, for one reason or another, some words that begin with a vowel ended up having a instead of an. Let's look at some examples. Άδικος, άδικος, unfair. Άψητος, άψητος, unbaked. Ανάξιος, ανάξιος, unworthy. Here we have a vowel, so we have an. Άνεργος, άνεργος, unemployed. Again, we have a vowel, so we have an. But what do we have here? Αόρατος, αόρατος, invisible. We have a vowel, but we have alpha, a, instead of an. Άοπλος, άοπλος, unarmed. The same here, even though we have a vowel, we have a instead of an. Άυπνος, άυπνος, sleepless. Even though we have a vowel, we have a. And we explained why in the previous slide. Now, how do we express the alpha privative in English? There are several ways. Number one, in Greek words that have the alpha privative and are used in English practically unchanged, we use the alpha privative. So we have asymmetria, asymmetria, asymmetry. So we have the alpha privative. Anemia, anemia, anemia. Anesthesia, anesthesia, anesthesia. Anarchia, anarchia, anarchy. Number two, we use the prefix an. Άγνωστος, άγνωστος, unknown. Ακατάλληλος, ακατάλληλος, unsuitable. Αγέννητος, αγέννητος, unborn. Ασαφής, ασαφής, unclear. Number three, we use the prefix in. Αόρατος, αόρατος, invisible. Απίστευτος, απίστευτος, incredible. Ανακριβής, ανακριβής, inaccurate. Άσεμνος, άσεμνος, indecent. Number four, we use the suffix less. Άσκοπος, άσκοπος, pointless. Αναρρύθμιτος, αναρρύθμιτος, countless. Άστεγος, άστεγος, homeless. Number 5, we use the prefix non. This is a little less common. Ανύπαρκτος, ανύπαρκτος, non-existent. Number 6, we use the prefix dis, also less common. Ανυπάκουος, ανυπάκουος, disobedient. And now, here is the amazing word that I mentioned at the beginning, the word αλήθεια. Some of you may know what it means. Η αλήθεια, the truth. But do you know the deeper meaning of the word? I think it's really fascinating. Let's take a look. Alήθεια is a compound word. It consists of the alpha privative and the word lithi, which means forgetfulness. So alήθεια is something that cannot be forgotten. Unlike a lie, when you tell a lie, it's easy to forget what you said because you made it up. But with truth, you don't have to remember what you said because what you said was true. You didn't make up anything. Therefore, you cannot forget the truth. Isn't that interesting? That's all for today. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Ευχαριστώ. Γεια σας.